Well, hello and good morning. It is a beautiful day here where I am in my home, at my home in Arizona. And I just wanted to hop on today and share a little bit about my own personal story because I don't think I have done that here. Oops, I need to mute that. Okay. um, so I got divorced in 2010. So it's been a minute, right, since that happened, but it's still so fresh and so vivid in my mind because at that time, I lost all of my physical, emotional, and mental stability at that time. Everything just fell apart. I lost my husband. I lost all of our financial house of cards, or my financial house of cards. I ended up losing the house that I adored. I couldn't afford to stay there. We lost investment properties. Um, let's see. I had no income because I'd been homeschooling my kids, and I ended up declaring bankruptcy. So it was one of those years that just totally and completely imploded on me. And I remember at the time, what I felt most of all was ashamed, scared, alone, and so lost. It was awful. I mean, has anyone here ever felt those emotions, ashamed, scared, what did I say? Alone and lost? Yeah, I feel yeah. I've been there. And after the dust settled in my divorce, I wanted nothing more than to rebuild my life my own way. But I didn't know how to do that. I was so used to listening to the voices outside of me, my parents, my husband, the media, my Instagram feed, that I had no idea how to tune in and trust myself. I had no context to listening to whatever was coming up for me inside, uh, just inside myself. But I also got real tired of waking up at 2 a.m. and wondering, what is my next step? I got tired of second guessing every decision that I made. I got tired of feeling ashamed, scared, alone, and lost. So I decided to start doing something different. I decided to start listening to the little urges, the whispers, the nudges that were inside of me, and what it wanted me to do, what that voice, that quiet inner voice of mine wanted, was for me to try some new things. It wanted me to explore. It wanted me to find some adventure in my life. So I did. I started to make some new choices. I started to make some new decisions. I was urged to go to Costa Rica. Never been. I didn't have anyone to go with, but I went alone. And it was one of the best experiences of my life. I got urged to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and I went to Harley school. I was urged to get my house back, the one that I lost in my divorce, 7 years later, and I did. And it was better than ever. It had been renovated top to bottom. I've been urged to quit a corporate job that I've hated, to drive across the country by myself multiple times. And since 2010, I've gotten remarried, I relocated to a warm climate, and now I own a new house. So what do all of these experiences, what do these things represent? Um, just trying new things, having more fun, connecting to myself, and knowing and trusting that even if I make a mistake, even if I fall down, or I should say when, I'm going to be okay. That trusting that inner voice is the best thing I could do. It's not something that I have to be afraid of. It's not something that I should be scared of. It's something that I needed to amplify in my life. And in doing so has led to the best results for me possible. So in a nutshell, I went from broke and broken to courageous and confident simply by listening to that inner soul urge. You have one. I have one. We all have one. And so I encourage you, if you're not listening to it now or you're not listening to it all the time, I encourage you to tune in and listen to that inner voice. It is there to guide you. It is there to support you. So that's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in. Have an amazing Monday, an amazing week, and I'll be back another time. Bye.